What's up guys, welcome back to the Sound Design channel. My name is La and today we're going to look at making some Böhmer sounds using Diva. So in the last video that we posted, I did a video using some sounds from Serum, some sound design in Serum to create this little loop here. Yeah, really nice sounding things in there. And essentially what I was doing with that video was just showing you how you can use some nice MIDI from the Böhmer pack through PML. Where are we? This one here. And they're using the MIDI from there and essentially just converting that into some patches in Serum. So today what I want to do is convert that into Diva, and then we'll just compare back and forth between the two. But instead this time I'm going to do everything from scratch in front of you so you can see how I would do that. I'm essentially going to be working from the initial patch in Diva and then turning that into these sounds that we want. So let's start the Diva project. So from this initial patch, what I want for a bass is I want it to be in mono. Don't want any reverb on there. And I need to hear it. For some reason I can't. Oh yeah. There we go. Which is right now it sounds nice. I mean, with the initial patch in Diva, it's pretty solid. What we could maybe do is engage another oscillator, which is what was on the Serum patch. We had two oscillators. One of them was pitched up, so we could do that. Engage this second oscillator, which currently has no volume on. Yeah, nice. Just adds a little bit of a upper tone. That would be too much, but we want this like a little bit more feedback. Maybe a bit more sustain on the envelope. So this lag, which is assigned to the second envelope, is essentially just giving a little bit of a delay until the envelope happens, which gives it that nice swelling feeling. But we want the envelope when it opens up to stay open a little bit longer. There we go. There we go. I think for me that is good. And then we can go to the chords now. We'll just keep the bass playing and then we'll open up Diva on the chords. Make this a bit bigger. Okay, cool. So with the chords, what we want is a sawtooth as well. What we had on the Serum patch, if you guys watched that video, is it's a little bit of a saw/square wave. So it would be something like this, something in between these waveforms here. So that's what we're going to do. Let's have a listen to this. Nice. It might be a little bit low. Maybe we can come up a bit. And what we want really is this to sustain as well. Oh, maybe it is a little bit high. Let's come down here. And what's happening is it's just opening up too much. It's a little bit in between too low and too high. We'll come up. Yeah, that's nice. Bit more reverb. Send it into the stereo field a bit more. I think I want a bit of a slower attack here. So I'm just going to add an LFO, which is what we have on the Serum patch. So this LFO is going to be quite slow. And it's assigned to the cutoff, so it's going to open the cutoff up quite slowly. We're going to put it on like a really slow rate, like this. And even slower. Even slower. It's not... Yeah, I think I need to change this envelope a little bit. There we go. So yeah, we want the sound to start straight away, but then we want that movement from the LFO too, essentially. And with this movement, with this LFO too, we can engage a little bit of a noise oscillator. A bit more. can open the cutoff up so it's not so harsh. There we go. And also we can add a little bit of delay to the end of the tails. So as it opens up, it's just going to delay into the next part of the progression essentially. Yeah, really nice. I'm happy with that. Let's move on. So now we go to the Pluck. So for this patch, I'm going to use the Organica pack because I want to show you guys this Pluck from here. Somebody asked in the comments in a video, maybe 2 videos ago, and they wanted to see this patch. Let me just make this pretty big. And it's a really nice Pluck from the pack. Let's have a look. Called Double Pluck, this one here. And I think we'll just make some slight changes to it to make it feel nice. We take off this LFO for now. It's really nice and clear, but we do have some things in here that we don't need, like sub. We don't need any sub with that. Also, what we can do is just make it into just a sawtooth, and then just bring the volume up. And then we can add a little bit of like weirdness to the ARP. So if we engage this LFO2 here just a little bit, and with the shape, what we can do is put it on random glide. We can leave it on random there, and then we can put this pretty quick, then slow it down a little bit. Bring the depth over so it's going to be engaged by this rate rather than by nothing. You could assign that to something else if you wanted to, but we're going to have it so it's affected by this rate. I'm going to put this on sync so it's not so random. Put polarity on so it's only LFOing in one direction. Little bit of delay there. Just EQing the delay to make sure that we're not getting any of the real lows or the real highs, cutting that out. Bring it down a little bit, calm it down. Yeah, nice. And we can just engage the key tracking and the velocity a little bit as well. The reason I took auto pan off here is because the pan mod is already being engaged with random, so it's just randomly panning a little bit, so we don't need to have the auto pan on as well. Yeah, a little bit louder. Yeah, nice. All right, let's move to the swells. So this is what we're going to work from. Very nice, very pretty. So let's open this in Diva. We'll leave the nice big reverb on here. We can maybe leave this on as well, just because we do want this sound to be very drowned in reverb. And so what we'll do is just make this a bit bigger. And yeah, what we want is, if we first think, okay, so we want a sawtooth, but maybe we want it to be a little bit softer or a bit strange. We'll cross it between these two. And then we want another oscillator. I think the volume can be like similar. We'll just put it like here, and that can be maybe cross between this, something like that. And let's have a listen to this. So it's quite aggressive, and we want something that's a bit more chilled. So we're gonna have a little bit of a slower attack. A bit more sustain. It's a little bit deep. I think we'll come up an octave. Yeah. Bit of release. Yeah, nice. I feel like we are missing something. Yeah, a little bit of the LFO. So the LFO is attached to the cutoff. Also, we want some noise. And what we want with the LFO, this is the thing with the difference with Serum and Diva. With the LFO in Serum, you can really shape it to how you want it to be. I would say that it looked a little bit like a sine. Well, not really, but yeah, maybe a cross between a sine or probably more of close to a triangle. What we had was like this really small oval, which was just slowly, like softly opening something and then closing it down. I guess a triangle would be the closest to that. We'll sync it. Bring the delay down. We want it to be really slow. Maybe a bit of a delay. Getting a bit loud. It's still a pretty aggressive with the way that it's starting. Let me... bit more loose attack. We do want it to open up quite a lot, but eventually, not straight away. There we go. Yeah, and I think just a bit of noise to come in with that envelope. Just a little bit, not that much. Bit of chorus. Yeah, nice. All right, let's have a listen now with everything. Yeah, they're a little bit, it's a little bit quiet. We'll just bring it up a little bit. There we go, that's nice. Okay, cool. So let's do a little comparison. So we've got Serum and the Diva patches. What I'm going to do is I've hotkeyed them, so I can actually just press 1 and it will go between the two. So first, let's listen to the Serum patch. Okay, and now let's listen to Diva. Alright, yeah, it's interesting results. For me, I do like the Diva version more. I like the swells and the way that the white noise comes in. The Pluck is evidently a lot louder and a little bit more interesting. The bass is a little bit less present in the lower mids, but that could just be a combination between the chords and the bass themselves. But otherwise, it's an interesting experiment, I'd say. But I don't know which one I would definitely say I prefer. They're just a little bit different in textures and slight small details there. So yeah, I hope this was helpful for you guys. If it is, let us know in the comments. Make sure that you like the video and that you share it with all your friends. Also, make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet and hit the notification button so you don't miss out on any more of our content. With the patches, just in case you missed it, I worked from the initial patch in Diva for most of them. The only one that I didn't work from the initial patch was this Pluck, and that was from this double Pluck here from the Organica pack. So you guys can grab that. I'll link it down below. Really, really nice pack this here. I highly, highly recommend it. Mainly for the drums, to be fair. The drums are really, really, really nice. And these patches are great as well, as you've seen. Cool. Well, that's it, guys. I will catch you in the next video. Peace.